is the first chance we're going to get to see the two of them facing off while we wait for those Premier League encounters between the two. What are we going to learn about the title race, even from just this first game in the FA Cup?
Well, I suppose that you can draw some sort of conclusion if, however, this game goes and say, well, this is how it's going to impact the title race. But technically and literally, it's not going to affect it. If Manchester City go on to beat Arsenal and advance in the FA Cup, that doesn't get them any closer in the title race. However, the feelings, and if you believe on feelings, if it is about how a team rise a level of confidence, if Man City beats Arsenal, then it's a message. And how important will that message be? Well, we don't know, because it still potentially could be an 8-point difference. Regardless, I think what I think it's important for Arsenal, and far more important, I think, for Arsenal than it is for Manchester City, is that in them advancing past Man City is, yes, we just beat the team that could potentially be the ones that challenge us for a title. But if we're good enough to beat them here, we're good enough to beat them there. And I think that's perhaps the connection that you can draw from one game to the next. But both managers will spin it if indeed it doesn't quite work out, and they'll say one thing has nothing to do with the other. However, if they do win, then they'll probably spin it their own way and say, this is something that we can utilize so that we know we're able either to catch them or keep them from catching us. But in terms of the direct connection, a tangible connection, I don't think there is one.
Do you think, Tom, this could be the first chance City get to go, whoa, hold your horses, Arsenal, we're still here?
I think it completely depends really how they both play it in terms of selection. So we've kind of seen in the past, Pep likes to rotate. They have their cup goalkeepers. It's something that Arsenal have done as well. Man City have a far bigger squad in terms of those sort of players knocking on the door. So I think you're looking at the likes of Calvin Phillips probably coming in. You're looking at Alvarez starting. In the previous match in the FA Cup, they had Cole Palmer as well. So it depends on how sort of, I guess, in terms of their starting 11, how many of those play. But I really do think that in terms of self-belief, and I mean, Arsenal's self-belief just must keep on clocking up game on game, weekend on weekend, because they just keep on overcoming these hurdles. North London derby, Man United at the weekend. And if they go to City and get a result there, it's just another huge statement of intent from them. It'll be interesting further down the line where they try and balance all the competitions they're still in. But equally, you know what, this will be a big win if Arsenal can do this.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.